Okay, it's getting a little darker in here. Turn on another light. Welcome to the next installment of this. If I'm splitting this into more than one video, welcome to whatever section this is of the video. This is the third shelf on the shame shelf. The shelf of shame, as I secretly call it. Mainly because of these books. Let's get into it, shall we? So on this shelf, we have some things. Oh yeah, a playbill of a play that I saw my friend Cherish in, of the Motley News. If she's been in a couple of my videos, I had her autograph this for me, I think, after the play. It was a really good play. I liked it quite a bit. It's called Good People. Where did I have her sign that? Yeah, there I did. So yeah, definitely keeping that because friends. A playbill for the Phantom of the Opera, which my parents saw without me when they went to Vegas. It's cool, but it doesn't really mean anything because I didn't see it. Maybe I should just give this to my mom and be like, hey, remember when you went there that time? Here's the thing. I'll do that. I also have the Twilight journals. These came in through the Dollar Tree as well. I haven't written on any of them, I don't think, so I'll have to make use of them in some form because I'm trying to use up the cool notebooks that I've had stashed away for years and years and years. My IKEA catalogs. I have every catalog from 2012 to 2016. They're very heavy. Maybe I should let them go. But they're so special to me. My IKEA catalogs. I do like to flip through them sometimes. Yeah, I'm enjoying this right now, so the IKEA catalogs will stay. The collection will continue to grow. Just bought this, so this is staying. Lux by Gentler and blah blah blah. The Walls Around Us, keeping that. Just bought that. Bone Season, keeping that. Just bought that. Vampire Academy film book. How much I wish we had gotten a sequel. Yeah, I really liked this movie. I'm so mad. So yes, I'm keeping this. Oh, my Twilight books. Oh, Shelf of Shame. I do enjoy flipping through these from time to time. But is it time to let them go? I guess not yet. This is still making me happy in a very, sad, teenagey way. Edward is so pretty. He's so pretty. I never did buy the Breaking Dawn one. I hated the look they did for them for Eclipse. It was just not cool. Yeah, I guess I'm keeping those. Because I have no life. Now we come to a dilemma that actually... now I have 2 copies of Twilight. This is the copy that I've read multiple times. This is not the first copy I've read, which you would know if you've been around on my channel for a while. But now I have 2 copies because I have the 10th edition with Life and Death in it. And why should I keep this one when I have this one? I mean, does it really matter that this is the copy that I had? I bought it from Borders apparently. When? I know my dad took me. Wow, we spent 33 bucks at... Oh! Huh. This is the receipt for when my friend and I went to the New Moon release DVD party of Borders. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna put that in the actual book of New Moon. Not that I'm sure I'll ever read that again because Jacob is in it for the most part. I don't know that I need to keep this anymore. That's kind of sad, but also good, because I'm 27 and I don't need to own 2 copies of Twilight. But if I get rid of it, will I be sad? I've never liked the back of this book. It's certainly lighter than this book. I think I'll keep it. Okay, Doctor Who and Philosophy Bigger on the Inside. I bought this, I think, myself, for full price. Yeah, $22 at Borders. Good lord, self. It's a lot of money for this book, which I've never read. But it did have David Tennant's face on the cover, which probably had a lot to do with buying it. Am I ever going to read this? Maybe. Harry Potter and Philosophy. Savers. Did not pay full price for this. If Aristotle ran Hogwarts. That sounds good. Okay, I have tried so many times to read this book. It's the Drizzt, the first 3 books of Drizzt. I have been told so many times by so many people that I would probably love Drizzt. I'm gonna keep it. Dead Bones, just bought this. Keeping that. Greatest Kisses of Film. This is kind of a sappy book that nobody needs to own. I do love that they have lots of nice pictures in here. These are probably all movies I should see. Maybe I should keep it as a checklist of movies to see. That's kind of a good idea. Beowulf by Seamus Heaney. I now have the Tolkien version, which of course would be what I would read, but I do love all the pictures in here. And this is the first book that I actually started taking notes in. So yeah, gonna keep that. Fun Home by Alison Bechdel. Yes, keeping that. A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine L'Engle. I could read it to my kids, I guess, but I was thinking about continuing on in the series. Now I'm just sort of like, meh. I didn't really care about this all that much. Maybe I should just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I don't know. I don't know. It's going. And I really don't feel bad about it. The Odyssey by Homer. Yes. Don DeLillo's White Noise. I kept this in the past because it's a really cool copy. And wow, I have a lot of words boxed in on that page. Do I think I'll ever read it again? Honestly, maybe. DeLillo's prose is so interesting, I might. I'll keep it. Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. Do I think I'll ever read it again? Probably not. Should I read it again? Probably yes. Possession by A.S. Biot. I got this at Savers because it looked really cool. In Cold Blood by Truman Capote. Am I ever going to read this again? Probably no, not even a little bit, but I don't really see myself wanting to ever read this, so goodbye. Zadie Smith's On Beauty. I would actually want to read that again, yeah. White Teeth by Zadie Smith. This was a beast. I made way through it. I'm keeping it. The Autograph Man by Zadie Smith. See, this is the problem. Because I have all of her books, and currently have read all of her books, except for about 30% of one book of her essays, I just... I wanted to keep them because then I'd have them all, but I'm never gonna read this again. And it's in not great shape, and I don't care about it. Like, there was one bit that was funny about Queen Victoria way in the beginning. It's gone! I've done it! ZW by Zadie Smith. This book, kind of the same deal. I don't think I'll ever read it again. It is a nice book. It's a pretty book. I read it. It's an experimental book. I'll try to sell it. Bill Bryson, Made in America. An informal history of the English language in the United States. See, that sounds like something I would really care about, but how much time do I have to read that? And it's American English, not English English. I'm never gonna read that. Bill Bryson's shortened history of nearly everything. Do want to read that. Now to the super embarrassing part of this. Twilight magazines. Oh, and Johnny Depp. Okay, The Stars of Eclipse. Wow, self, wow. I paid money for this. That I did. I feel like I'm gonna flip through these like one more time with a glass of wine later and then get rid of them. A picture of Damon Salvatore and other things. No. Who's the sexiest? Question mark. What is this? More Sex and the City stuff. Yeah. I was really into Sex and the City for a while. Look, I even have a magazine. Oh my goodness, there's so many of these. True Blood. That is a nice photo. Sookie and Bill forever. Oh my god, another one. What is wrong with me? I'm a Miranda. Oh my gosh, the guy in the Shannara Chronicles that I haven't been able to figure out where I know him from. There was a whole point to this. It's this guy from Sex and the City. It's Richard, the scumbag who breaks Samantha's heart. Oh, all of this stuff. Goodbye. I'm letting it go. There. This is pretty, but I don't need it. Oh, Gaga. It's literally a magazine with a lot of pictures of Gaga in it, and I shouldn't hold on to it anymore, so that can just go away. This is so awesome. This is the best. Okay, I will put these back on and be back in a minute. Of all the film adaptations of young adult books other than The Hunger Games and Harry Potter, and probably a couple I'm forgetting, I loved the first book. I mean, the ending was weird. I mean, I loved the first film. The end was weird, but they did such a good job. And Dimitri was perfect, and I really liked Rose, and I really loved the guy who currently plays Jace as Christian Ozera because he's a terrible Jace. I'm just saying it. Because they're not letting him use his accent. Just let him use his accent, damn it. End of rant.